skip the jarred sauce, lads. Let me show you how to make it from scratch.
2 packets of lean ground beef and pork is already pre-mixed. 2 cans of whole tin tomatoes, celery, carrot, 2 onion, 5 cloves of garlic, oregano, rosemary, salt. Always salt, lads. Absolutely always. So while I get all of this prepped, I'm going to start by getting my meat in the pan.
Now, I wouldn't normally use a lean meat to make a bolognese, but it was cheap enough, so that's why I got it this week. Popped it into a preheated dry pan on medium heat until I got a little bit of colour on it. Seasoned it with salt, oregano and rosemary, just a pinch of each. Removed the meat then from the pot and went in with a good splash of extra virgin olive oil. You can use whatever oil you fancy now. And then went in with my diced onions, carrots, celery and garlic. For the veg, you don't want to get a colour on it, so start on high heat when you add in the veg, but then turn it right down to a low heat and just cook it out low and slow for around 20 minutes, just so it gets really nice and soft. You're going to season it again with salt, black pepper, a bay leaf, a pinch of oregano and rosemary. You want to make sure to season each stage well, just so you get a good bit of depth of flavour at the end. And when the veggies are nice and soft, go back in with your meat, turn the heat up again and deglaze the pot. Now, I didn't have any red or white wine, so rosé it was. I crushed the tomatoes by hand and tossed them in, and then I had a parm rind in the fridge, so that got thrown in as well for a bit of extra flavour. And then last but not least, you're just going to bring it to a boil, cover it with the lid, turn it right down to a simmer and just stir it occasionally whenever you get a chance, and you're going to want to let it cook for around 3 to 4 hours. Sorry, I know no one wants to hear that, but it's going to be so tender. There's no added sugars or preservatives, and we get 3 days of dinners out of this for $17. Go on, pop the kettle on and get cooking. Slán!